We are right now at the noisiest lounge in Sundance, the Instant Karma Lounge at the Cabin. With me is Ken and Dan. Ken and Dan. And their film is Big Fur. It is a popcorn documentary about Bigfoot, about Sasquatch. What gave you this idea?
Well, it started out, I wanted to make a movie about taxidermy.
Yeah.
And I knew it would be character-driven because most of the people that are really good at taxidermy are really interesting characters. And Ken was one of the guys I was watching, and he's known for his recreations because Ken has made an Irish elk and a giant panda, and these are animals that are done out of other animal hides.
Wow.
And it requires a lot of creativity and research, and it's a real unique kind of niche within the industry. And he told me he was going to make a Bigfoot, and I thought, well, there's a great movie. So.
And therein lies the tale.
Yeah, so the film, the arc, although a lot of other things happen, we follow along as Ken makes a Bigfoot.
And Ken, I have to ask you, I mean, taxidermy was really big 1930s to about 1950s, and then it kind of went away, and now it's coming back.
Yeah.
People are preserving their pets and other things.
Well, there's a whole new generation of people coming into the whole genre of taxidermy, like millennials and young people, and a lot of ladies. It's quite something to see. And the golden age of taxidermy, you're right, was at the turn of the century when Teddy Roosevelt used to hang around with Carl Akeley, who built the National Museum. So. Yeah, I think there's always been an interest in the preservation of animals and natural history, and of course, the more it disappears, the more valuable it becomes, and it's quite valuable now, and you're starting to see people have a lot of different attitudes towards it, and it's great.
How did you get started?
Taxidermy is a weird job. You don't really find it; it finds you.
I guess you're chosen.
Yeah, no, really, because you never know who's gonna. People pop up from every walk of life to be a taxidermist, and we don't do this because we see death. We do this because we see life, and we want to keep seeing life, and we're fascinated by it. We celebrate it, and then we mix it with art, science, and craft. It's quite an amazing endeavor when you really look at it.
How did you guys get together? Were you friends for a long time, or just?
No, I just knew about Ken because he's famous in the taxidermy world. He's the best taxidermist in the world.
Really?
So,
are there yearly taxidermy awards, red carpet kind of events?
We have World Championships. I've won those 3 times.
How do you win that? Is something just more looks alive than the other thing?
Well, what you have to do is there's categories. I've won the title. I've won one best of show, which was best overall in 1999. It was the first non-American to ever win it.
Wow!
And because I'm Canadian, but yeah, no, we have all kinds of contests and associations develop, basically to better the art and to better the work that people are doing.
Wow, that's quite an honor.
It is a big time honor. Millions of people have got to see the work we did.
Well, you've given people Sasquatch. You've given them Big Fur. What are you going to give them next time? What's on the plate?
Well, my producer Mark Gardner is finishing up an epic trilogy novel that is the authorized biography of the last Sasquatch.
Really?
It's called Last Squatch. And we're developing an episodic TV series.
Wow. So there is really this is going to be like the Avengers of Sasquatch movies.
Potentially,
You're just going to keep going.
Yeah, it could be.
But what are you discovering, though, about people's love for this myth, I don't even want to call it a myth. It's really American folklore, isn't it?
It actually is a myth, and it's folklore. It's part of pop culture. And in a lot of ways, Bigfoot stands for the wilderness, because Bigfoot can't survive without the wilderness, and so that is kind of a theme of the movie, and also the series that we're developing, that if you can't look inside the forest and imagine that there's a hairy ape living in there, then you've lost something that's very important.
The only 2 things in the movies I know about Bigfoot is Harry and the Hendersons and that episode in The $6 Million Man.
Yeah, that's a good
where
one,
they fought in the spinning tunnel. So if that's all you know about Sasquatch, you want to see Big Fur. Where after Sundance where can people download it or see it? How do we How do we access it?
Well, we're talking with distributors right now,
Yeah.
so we don't have a deal in place yet.
Oh,
but,
it's going to be Netflix. They're buying everything. God bless you.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, you're buying. Why not buy this? Something people will actually watch.
Yeah.
We'll watch.
Yeah. They'll watch it.
It is a good movie.
Sorry.
It's a good movie. It really is.
And I can't wait to see it. This sounds like it was a hoot to do, and I think having the TV series kind of follow this is great.
Yeah.
You're going to be part. He's going to be part of the TV series. isn't he?
In some way or another.
I
for
bet
sure.
you. I bet you. I want you to talk to an ex-wife or two of mine that maybe we shouldn't preserve them.
Watch the movie. You'll see I'm not qualified.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the movie is Big Fur. It's here at Sundance, guys. Thank you so much. What a fun interview.